All right, well, peace. First and foremost, we give Most High house our praises, man. Thank him, you know, thank him for letting us see another day. One, we're alive with him in his body, like Most High in your house, our body. And one and two, we're naturally we're alive. By His mercies we aren't consumed. Um, let's go out there showing that love and kindness, man. It's kind of want to talk about what I was going to yesterday in the aspect, but as far as like new city and like one seeking the kingdom and like seeking the new city, but also too, man, like look, because like on the other side of pendulum, because I was actually talking about this with my brother, my actual brother, the other day here, because he's an artist and he's trying to you know move out move out of Philly. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, he's trying to move out of Philly. My bad, I had to come with him. He's trying to move out of Philly, so. But we what? Oh wow, no, that's crazy. That's the spirit most high because I'm about to use this analogy, but um, yeah, that's just it's just crazy because like he's trying to move out of Philly, he's trying to do his own thing. But I was actually reading something. It's crazy because before that, like actually a few days ago, well, actually Thursday, I was actually looking at something in Job 7. It kind of ties into like something we were just talking about, man. Because like even though I said like listen about like what the video I made about yesterday about only like the New Jerusalem, that's the only city of importance that, like, but listen, if you want to move or things of that nature, want to go to different places, that's perfectly fine, man. But I say that all that to say, man, is that, even like, just naturally in life, man, go to where you're appreciated, man. Honestly, man, go to where you're appreciated. Because, that's what it is, especially for us as Jake, man. For like, the Israelite man, so called black man, like it's important for us to go where you're appreciated, man. Because honestly, like it doesn't even matter how many people do appreciate you. It doesn't, or like it doesn't matter about the quality is, but I mean the quantity is about the quality, man. That's what it is. That's what it's about, man. How many? If it look, listen, if it's two or three, one just be one. We should want the most on house shot, like their appreciation, their approval, like That's why I did that. Shared that reel from House Party 3 House Party 2 the other day. From Bernie Mac when he said the kid from Kid and Play, like he said, listen, if people don't like you, man, F them. So that's the most important thing. But two, man, go to people that do love you, man. Don't focus on people that do want you around, man. Don't go to the people that don't worry about people who are different fractions, different areas that you're not appreciated at. Go to where you're appreciated at, man. That's what it is, man. So too, and like the brother, always be the prime mover, man. And like the brother years ago, like Chronicles of Judah said, man. He said, listen, man, go to He said, listen, man, if you want to if you want to know, if somebody wants to know the value in if you want to know the value you bring to somebody's life, man, you remove yourself, man, honestly. So sometimes you gotta have to do that. That's what that Proverbs 22:3 is about. But also, man, it's not a fact that, because I remember watching a clip of Dave East. He was talking about the 48 laws of power, and like he was talking about how people do that a lot of times. They just go like it's more of like, okay, you make people miss you, just kind of fulfill your own ego thing. It's not more of like you're trying to make somebody like not trying to like just show or just make somebody like the aware of their presence in your life when you're moving themselves. It's more for your own egos. All right, cool. I'm waiting. That I want to be Miss Spirit. Like you want people like just to say, oh, where is he at? Where is he at, man? Because like this just a little because I'd say that from experience, man. I remember when I was younger, man. And that's how you gotta be mindful of things like that and how you do, because like how you carry yourself and how you treat people, and like and not always, because like that's why I always went into that middle child syndrome, man. Because like what the most high house I was teaching me that whole time, especially when it came to word, like now I'm just realizing now that it's not always about me. Because there's a little thing with me, man. When I was younger, man, when different relatives, my brother and my sister, or my older cousins, things and my relatives, they would have a birthday party. I would like every time like that our house in this house in West Philly, man, I run into that closet and start crying, man, because it's like because I wanted the attention, things of that nature, man. But now it's kind of like what I just said. But some people just do that just in a different way, like they just want, like they hide themselves, or they remove themselves just for the attention, just for, like people to say, oh, we're such and such, we're such and such, just kind of fulfill your own ego. But back to the story, yeah, I used to do that, man. But thing is too, classic, y'all know this, or classic things, like when it was my time, when it was my birthday, people was kind of like, they was half hearted, man, because, like, listen, that's all of because your actions too, like that's the thing, because people didn't want to be around that, because it's like, listen, look how you act on other people's time, but of course people not going to be upbeat and cheerful for your birthday, or for your moment, man. That people not going to do that, because look how you because you want it to be about you. You want to yeah. So that's what it is, man. People not going to want to be around that. It's regular people do it just a lot, just in general. Not what I did, but just in general. Like that's why, like it's all right. 20 says this. Actually, no, I'm gonna grab this. 20 says this. Because that's Sirach 20. Then I'm gonna go probably Sirach. Yeah, exactly. Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach chapter 20, verse Hey, it says, he that uses many words shall be abhorred, and he that taketh himself into authority shall be hated. So yeah, man, that's going to somebody that always has to be the guy, always has to be a person, always has to be about them. They want to be over authority and stuff like that. And people not gonna want to be around you for like that, for real. Like people, like put yourself in authority. I'm pretty sure y'all brothers and sisters knew people like that, like had like loved ones like that, have friends like that, or encounter people like that, supervisors, bosses like that, or just coworker. Yeah, so the coworkers like that. So, like, well, not say supervisors and things, because they're supposed to be that way, but it's coworkers like that, or just people like that. Like, y'all probably went to school, people like that. Just in general, man, you kind of don't want to do that. But back to the point, though, man. It's like, yeah, man, always go where you're appreciated, man. So let me grab this too, because that's why read this looking at this other Sirach chapter 4 in the verse 22. It says, accept no person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall. So yeah, man. So yeah, that's also going to comparing yourself. I always think of Cain and Abel, things of that nature. You could kind of bring that scripture out on that. But yeah, man, don't accept no person against thy soul. Listen, if people like, just remove yourself. That's what it is. What it is. Like, go to where you appreciate it. Like, listen, the Most High house shot. They don't really care about the people that don't love them. They focus on people that do love them. Like, like I think I mentioned that in the video the other day. But yeah, man, it's just like, go to where you're appreciated, man. Like, and I was talking about that with my brother, man, because he's done a lot in his career as an artist. Like, but it's kind of good that it has. And I was like, listen, that's the blessing though, man, because here in Philly is a very envious place. So, like, it's kind of glad that that you're not well known, man, because they'll kill you out here. Honestly, I'm sure other places too. That's why that proverb says, who can stand before envy? And envy, shoot, that's where envy started with, like I said, Cain, and like in Wisdom Solomon says Satan. Like, just that spirit of envy. It can be repented from, like with a contrite heart, just like our forefathers, the patriarchs did. Like like it says in Acts 7, but. Yeah, man, that envy is a deep, deep, deep thing, man. Envy, you'll do anything, man. So, because, yeah, but man, I remember years ago, but Philly's just like, they say New York is a, city of jealousy. Philly is envy, man. They'll really kill you, man. Because that's why Bean said it on The Truth, his first single, that was almost 25 years ago, like 24 years ago, almost 25 years ago on The Truth. He said, man, like, he said, now they know the face of Beans, man. Being from Philly, I understand that. He said, listen, now, like, I'm on, people know my face, man. They going to try to do something to me, man. So, like, that's why, to the point, go to where you appreciate it, though, man. But I remember years ago, man, they killed an upcoming track star, man. Like, this is an envious place, man. So that's all I was telling them, man. But it's all goes back to, let me get this in Job, though, real quick, man. So, let me grab this, and I'm going to hit Mark. And that's actually, shoot, I was actually, I might go actually I might do that in Matthew because I just finished up reading Matthew 10. Oh, praise to the Most High House. That's crazy because that just popped in my brain. But yeah, man. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Here's Job chapter 7, verse 10. It says, "He shall return no more to his house, neither shall his place know him anymore." Now, in context, this is going to like no death, pretty much. This kind of lines up with like Second Esdras, like this lines up with Second Esdras 7, like well, this is more in the Oxford translation because even though I'm not sure how accurate that one is, but even in that, they said, listen, in that day, well, it's talking about Judgment Day, but it's no more seasons, no more, none of that, man. Once it's done, it's done. But in the context too, I'm just saying, like, this is going to after you die, pretty much. There's nothing more. There's nothing that like. That's why that's why Yahushua said what Matthew 24. Actually, no. Let's get that real quick. I'm gonna read this one more time. It says, he shall return no more to his house, neither shall his place know him anymore. So yeah, let's get to Matthew 24 real quick. That's why Yahushua even said that. Cause listen, after that, those things won't even matter, man. These things are just temporary, man. Like Mike Epps said, man, you renting in this life, man. You don't own anything, to be honest, for real, if you want to go there. But yeah, 'cause that's what James says. All this stuff will pass away like a vapor. Psalms and First Peter says your life is as grass, and there's a bunch of other places. But yeah, let me grab Matthew 24:17. Let him which is on housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. So yeah, man, because let's go look at this too. He says he shall return no more to his house, neither shall his place know him anymore. So he's talking about after death. If you read it up in the context, but I say this to say because I'm about to go to Mark real quick, but yeah, man, I said it to say, man, listen, sometimes you gotta go to where you appreciate it, man. He says he shall no more return to his house, and neither shall his place know him anymore. Yeah, man, that's why a lot of times, different, rappers and stuff like that leave the hood, man, because it's like, it's like, yeah, man, they have tried, or different people that come from certain environments, they try to, but they end up killing them, man. Just like that's that Second Ezra 1 is about, man. What the Most High house I say, I gave you Moses, gave you Aaron, gave you I gave you. Let's look at that real quick, man. I'm just gonna run off the names. I'm probably not going. Oh my gosh, I forgot my Second Ezra in my other Bibles. The first chapter 1 is messed up. Well, I don't have it anymore, but yeah, man. He said, "Listen, I gave you Moses, I gave you, but you all killed him." So let's get the Second Ezra 1:32, just to get the point, man. So yeah, go to where you appreciate it, man. Even though matters a few, man. So and see, even though my brother, one of my brothers texted me about Noah. He was like, it's something. He was just him in his household. That's and after that, with some of his household even went away. Things in that nature went away from the Most High Yahushua. But sometimes it's either that, I remember brother Joel from Sons of Thunder said, listen, they was going to Second Ezra 9:9, and he's like, listen, but spiritually, he says, but the point is being that spiritually, the ark was a lot of people, even though a few people that got saved, spiritually, that was a lot of people. That's why, Second Ezra says, if you shall be saved. So, it doesn't matter about, listen, the Most High, broad is the way. Most High Yahushua, he don't care about, the number of people, things of that nature. Then when that happened in John 6, he looked at his disciples and said, listen, y'all gonna leave? So yeah, man, go to where you appreciate it. It don't matter if it's 2 or 3. It is what it is. That's why I say to my students, man, in life now, understand, in life, man, you only gonna have, honestly, but 2 or 3, or maybe 4 actual real friends, man, honestly, but probably 2 or 3 at most. But that's not a kid for everybody, but most of the time, is what it's 2 or 3 real brothers and sisters in life. So whether you in the word or out the word. But Second Ezra 1:32 says, I sent unto you the servants, the prophets whom he had taken and slain, and torn their bodies in pieces, whose blood I require of your hand, saith the Lord. So yeah, man. So but earlier in chapter he says, listen, I gave you Moses, I gave you Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Hosea, Amos, Micah, Joel, Obadiah, Jonah, Nahum, Habakkuk, he gave us different King David, I did get Joshua, I gave you Gideon, all these righteous men, all of our righteous forefathers. He said, listen, I gave you, and y'all all didn't really appreciate them like that. So so yeah, man, let me get to Job again. So yeah, it just says, he shall return Yahushua, he shall return and no more to his house, neither shall his place know him anymore. So yeah, man, that's what's too, like, listen, that's what our people always have this too. This is the dichotomy, right? We get upset, like, what I think, Brother Chronicles Judah point this out. We get upset with quote unquote Michael Jordan because he never, like, he was for years and years, decades and decades, oh, what Michael Jordan done for the hood or something like this, like, at one, that's not his job too, but also too, like, what has he done, or also too, like, as if we're like they're his accountant, like, you don't know where his money went. But on the same time, we clown MC Hammer for years and years, but yeah, he went broke giving other people jobs, so it's like you can't win with certain people, man. So that's why you go to where you're appreciated, man. So that's is what it is, man. Because also too, that's sad, man. Because like one, it starts, that says that Sirach 27:3, one of our households had to be ran by the fear of the Lord, because if it's not, it's going to be overthrown. But even if you like, outside the word, certain things, like, it all starts at home, though. So because that's kind of sad to say, like, pretty much what you're saying, like Bird Chronicles Jews say years ago, like, okay, why did Michael Jordan, why this, even though we see with the election, why this politician, why this person didn't raise my children, why they didn't, like, look after, like, my community, things of nature. So no, man, it's just like, it starts within, man. We can't win, like Lauryn Hill said, if we ain't right within, man. That's why, like, the Most High, he, like Hosea 13:9, Israel, you destroyed yourself, but in me is not hope, man. That's only in Hebrews 2:3, like, how can we get out of situations? The Most High house shot, but that's just what it is. But yeah, man. But let's get this Mark chapter 6 real quick, man. Go to where you're appreciated, man. Honestly, man. Seriously, go to where you're appreciated, man. Even if it's few. But it is too that. But I'm gonna grab this in Mark. Then I'm gonna grab this in Sirach again. Well, I didn't hear that song, man. That's Freddie Gibbs. Anyway, it says, but Yahushua said to him, because, like, let's go start verse 3, Mark 6 and verse 3. Is this not the carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James and Joseph, and the brother of James and Joseph, and of Judah and the Simon, and are not his sisters are here with us? And they were offended at him. Yeah, so it's like pretty much like, that's why it said happened to him. Like, it's going to like it's going to, how much more is going to happen, like, to us, man. Because I'm gonna know being the word, that things of that nature, and other brothers and sisters, like, you present them the word, and they just look at, oh, that's just such and such. That's just Omar. That's just Derek. That's just James. That's just Chris. That's just or that's just Tabitha. That's just what's else in the that's just Mary. That's just Alexis. Like, pretty much, I'm just using this game for example. That's how they look. It happened to Yahushua, but here it is. But verse 4, it says, but Yahushua said unto him, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country is. A prophet is not without honor in his own country and among his own kin and in his own house. Yeah, man. So, like, he kind of just read that. I just read that Matthew 10, man. Like, it is what it is. Like, certain people go to where appreciate. Like, it's gonna be your own people. It's gonna be your own household. Then they say that Matthew 10, like, that's not going to hear. That's going to be against you a lot of times, or just not going to be appreciated. So yeah, man. But it is. But bigger picture, that's why it makes Yahushua and how he walked is that this was his spirit. This was his mentality. It says, when thou doest good, know to whom thou doest it, and so shall be thanked for thy benefits. Do good to a godly man, and if thou shalt find a recompense, if not from him, yet from the Most High. And that was what the most important thing is. Like, following the Lord, and it's good to follow the Lord, the Most High Yahushua, and faith in Him and His ways and His structure. So you're going to like one, if you're not appreciated from them, like, then it say about Daniel, oh man, greatly beloved in heaven. Like, Samuel said that here in Sirach, Moses, but different men that had genealogies in heaven, man. Like, Howard Shaw, man, like, I find no honor amongst men, so man, so that don't even matter, man. That at the end of the day, honestly, but but go. It's like, this in life too. This is just a game in life. Just go to where you appreciate, man. If you like, if you gotta go another place, move out, move to another state, move to another city, move to another country, another land, hey, and like, if few people that do appreciate what you do, or like, if you're in a certain field, man, just go to that, like, um, go there, man. That's fine. Like, honestly, like, because yeah, man, that's the thing too, man. I remember I was at DMX's last concert in Philly, like May 2019, man. Something always stuck out to me. He said, "Listen, man, I ain't gonna say what he said verbatim. He said, listen, man, I had sex with a bunch of women, man. But he says there's nothing like being when a room full of people that love you, man. Even if that room is a few, he didn't say that. He didn't say this part, but even if that room is a few, man, it's nothing like it. I could attest to that, man. Honestly, that have generally love you, have your best interest. That's what that Romans. That's where that Romans comes in. But yeah. Let me get this Romans, then I'm gonna go into what my brother said, because that's crazy. Because I'm even drinking water right now. But let's get that Romans chapter 12 and verse 8. It says, "Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil, and cleave to that which is good." Yeah, like I just said, it's good to follow the Lord. Yeah, cleave to that. But also to love, yeah, man, that's love without dissimulation. What fake love? No, it's actually be sincere and true, real love, man. Honestly, man. So that's what it is, man. That's why, like, you and people around you, not when people around you that have your best interest. That's actually just care about you, man. Just reach out to people to see this how they doing. It don't gotta be nothing, man. I got different people that do that with me. I try to do that with other people as well. I could even get better at that. But yeah, man, like, shoot, one of my homies, he's like that, man. One of my brothers, he's like that. In the word, like, so in the word, out the word, man. So, like, it's not a lot, it's a few, but it is what it is. But also too, man, well, I was gonna say, yeah, man, that just like that too. Sometimes, like, like Rakim says, it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. But sometimes it is where you're at, man. Like, that could be the place, man, too. Because, like, my brother even said he was watching Real. It's ironic, because he was talking about it was talking about the Real, how it was about water. He said, listen, like, water in the corner store could be $2 or $1, but at an airport, at an amusement park it'd be $5. At an airport it'd be $7, but it's still the same water. But it's about the location, about where it's at. Because certain times, like, it's about where you're at. Certain times, like, that's why I always say, like, even though brother, shout out to brother send me the first point. Like, the hearts of men, like he says, the hearts of men are hearts of men. But sometimes it's about the certain environment that somebody's in. Like, I could, like, honestly, that's that Psalms 44 is about. Like, we were scattered among the heathen and we learned their ways. But but at the end of the day too, the hearts of men is hearts of men. That what's in you is going to come out. Because we saw that with the situation in Joshua with Achan. Like, because brother from Assembly of Firstborn said, like, we wasn't in captivity during that time. We was just going to the land, but that was a precursor of the cares and affairs of the world getting to you, and that's why he took the Babylonian garment. He coveted after that, which belonged to the Lord, the Most High Yahushua, and that's what got him and his family killed. But the hearts of men is the hearts of men. But somebody's environment, upbringing can shape the way they act, the way they think, the way they act, that's where, like, once you come to word, that's why, like, it says in Romans, what renew your mind, man, because all that stuff from the world is still in there. Shoot, the old man is still in there, so that's just is what it is, man. So yeah, man, that's just and speaking of water, man, the living water is going to do that, man. Like, not this water, like the John 4 water, what Yahushua talking about, like, Sirach 15, like, all other places, the water of the Most High Yahushua, man. That's what it is, man. That's what's gonna get us right. But yeah. I think, where's that at? Okay, that's I can't. I think it's Psalms 44. It might not be Psalms 44, but it's like, being among the heathen, we will learn their ways, man. Let's go to actually 2 Ezra 2, and oh God, oh gosh, no, I do not have. Oh, did 2 get messed up too? Oh, I had that. Oh man, damn it. It's all good. It's all good. My other guy messed up, but yeah, man. Yeah, hopefully this is edifying, man. So yeah, man, let's just go to where you're appreciated, man. Just go. It is what it is, and also to be a prime mover in your life. Sometimes you, like, to realize that you don't owe anybody anything too. Like, that's what what it is too. Now I'm not saying don't reciprocate anything, but at the end of the day, man, because no, I said it to say in the context, it's kind of like when LeBron left Cleveland or KD left, um, left with OKC, man. And a lot of times, too, shout out to bro Chronicles Judah, man. Jake is looked at as a so-called toy. Like, I think Chronicles Judah did a video years ago, brilliant video about is a so-called like black man a toy, man. That's how they view and treat us, like, in this current captivity, in this current world, man. Like in this current society, man. It's like, you're just a toy. Like you're just here for other people's, like the magical Negro. You see that a lot of times in movies and TV things, and that you're just here for everybody else's, even though you got stuff going on for your own, man. So no, man, go with do what's like, you be the prime mover. You do what's best for you, man. Like, you don't be inconsiderate of, because like I'm all of the stance of too. Like, like X said, he said, listen, man, it's the value of man is not what he does for himself, but what he does for others. Like how shot he lived for other people, man. Like, that's what Philippians is about. He came as a servant. He lived for other people. Like, he did shoot. He lived for us pretty much per se. He lived like he died for his namesake. One, he did all he's going to do because that's just who him and the Most High is. But also too, he did for other people, man. He lived for other people. He didn't do his will, man. Like that's why he said that in that Luke 14:26, like his own life as well, because Yahushua, like he never said like, all right, cool, like I wanted to go do this. He said, listen, it's not about my will, it's about his Father's will. That's why he got upset with Peter, like not saying Peter. I understand where Peter was coming from, but listen, man, that's his adverse to the will of the Most High Yahushua, man. So had he listened to that, like shoot, we wouldn't even be here. So hopefully this is edifying, man. So peace.